Stop scrolling. The AI landscape is about to shift from reactive chatter to proactive intelligence. We are witnessing the official debut of GPT-5, a model that doesn't just answer your questions. It thinks through them before speaking. With a massive 256K context window and native real-time reasoning capabilities, this isn't an incremental upgrade, it's a fundamental evolution. Today, we break down how GPT-5 is rewriting the rules of artificial intelligence, why its error rates have dropped by nearly half, and what this means for your future in a world where AI can now spend extra time thinking to give you better results than ever before. For years, developers and power users were stuck in a frustrating cycle known as model juggling. You get a quick answer from a small, fast model for simple tasks, but when the question got complex or required deep analysis, you had to manually switch to a larger, slower model just to get the right result. It was clunky, inefficient, and often led to inconsistent experiences because the context wasn't being managed across these different layers seamlessly. GPT-5 completely shatters this paradigm with its unified architecture. The system now automatically switches between fast replies and deep reasoning without any of that manual intervention required from you. Imagine asking a complex coding question or analyzing a multi-hour video transcript, and the AI instantly deploys the heavy lifting capabilities only when necessary, defaulting to speed for trivial queries. This seamless transition means no more context-switching errors and a consistent experience whether you're chatting on your phone at 2 a.m. or running enterprise-level analysis in the cloud. The result is an assistant that feels truly intelligent rather than just fast, capable of handling both the mundane and the monumental within a single, cohesive framework. The headline feature of GPT-5 isn't just its speed, it's the concept of thinking built directly into the model. Previous generations were essentially pattern matchers that would often rush to the first plausible answer they found, which could lead to hallucinations or logical gaps. GPT-5 introduces a native ability to spend extra time simulating thought processes before generating the final output. This isn't just about adding a delay, it's about fundamentally changing how information is processed and validated. When you see the thinking tag in the interface, that represents the model actively breaking down your request, checking its own reasoning steps, and verifying facts against its internal knowledge base before committing to a response. This approach has resulted in dramatic improvements, with error rates dropping by 45% compared to previous iterations. In practical terms, this means fewer typos, more accurate data interpretation, and logical consistency that was previously out of reach for consumer-grade models. It's the difference between an expert consultant who guesses their way through a problem and a world-class engineer who walks you through every step of the solution before presenting it to you. Now let's talk about the engine driving this new intelligence, the context window. GPT-5 operates with a massive 256K token capacity, which is a game changer for how we interact with large datasets and long-form content. Think about that number. It allows you to feed an entire book, or even multiple hours of video transcripts, into one single prompt without losing track of the beginning or the end. This unified context means the AI can maintain a coherent understanding of a project over months, tracking dependencies between code files, remembering decisions made 6 chapters ago, and ensuring that legal contracts are internally consistent across hundreds of pages. For developers, this opens up entirely new workflows where you can debug entire applications in one go or review architectural decisions from years past without losing the thread. It removes the fragmentation that plagued earlier systems, allowing for a continuous stream of consciousness between the user and the machine, creating a partnership rather than just a transactional query response loop. So how does this actually change what you do tomorrow? The practical takeaways are immediate and profound. First, your research becomes significantly faster because the AI can ingest vast amounts of data and synthesize conclusions instantly without losing coherence. Second, creative workflows are enhanced by the ability to critique and iterate on long-form documents or complex scripts with a level of detail that was previously impossible. Third, For professionals in fields like law, medicine, and engineering, the reliability of GPT-5's reduced error rate means that preliminary analysis can be done with much higher confidence. You no longer need to manually cross-reference every single data point because the model has already done its own internal verification. This shifts your role from data processor to strategic director, where you focus on high-level oversight and decision-making rather than getting bogged down in repetitive verification tasks. The speed of real-time coding assistance and rapid prototyping further accelerates this, letting you build, test, and refine ideas at a pace that feels almost instantaneous, democratizing access to enterprise-grade productivity tools for everyone. GPT-5 represents more than just a new version number. It marks the arrival of an AI assistant that is smarter, faster, and fundamentally more reliable. With its unified reasoning capabilities, massive context window, and dramatic reduction in errors, the gap between human intelligence and machine assistance has finally closed in meaningful ways. The future of work isn't about replacing humans with algorithms. It's about empowering us to think deeper and act faster by leveraging tools that understand our intent completely. If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss the next big evolution in technology. Drop a comment below telling me what task you'll tackle first with GPT-5 when you get your hands on it.